Hello YouTube, this is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome back to the legendary bullshit campaign. So we are back, and this is part number 13, I believe. So we are, of course, doing badly. And I know a couple of you have commented in the comment section saying how badly I'm playing and doing, but let's bear in mind this is the very first campaign I've ever done on Total War Attila and on the hardest difficulty, and I didn't even go into the tutorials or anything, so this is a very steep learning curve basically. So I do appreciate it when you guys do give me feedback and some tips in the comment section. But anyway, we did put on a couple of rebellions, and that will at least help our public order at Syracuse. And this army can jump into Syracuse just to help the public order slightly. And we do have a little bit of money now. We have 2,000 denarii, which we can spend. Now, a couple of you guys did say in the comment section to the previous video that you would like to see me basically go all the way back to Italy, start again from Italy and from the mainland, and then push out. So abandon everything else, basically. And to be honest with you, I think I do agree. I mean, Gaul, I could fight for Gaul. Some parts of Gaul aren't too bad, whereas others, like this place by here, Burdigala, is -9 and -86. Same here. Lagundum is +20 public order. Public order is quite good here, apparently. Let's have a look. Because of the rebels left. And stabilizing. So some parts are okay and some aren't. Now maybe Lagundum, Turonum and Rotomagus, which is 1, 2... Hang on, where are they? Octoduron. Let me just see where they are. Oh, up there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this kind of area here, this kind of triangle. Well, I might be able to hold on to that, which would be good. But I think anything from this side of the Alps is what I'm going to aim to hold on to. So Liguria as well. So we've got Milan and Genoa. -5 and -21. So there's things we need to do. Our food is absolutely appalling. -239, which is bloody ridiculous. However, saying that, I have been told by a couple of you that by upgrading some of my generals, I can actually get some food traits and then put them as a governor, and that will also help. So we want to do that sort of thing if we possibly can. Now, at the moment, I think we can get some governors going in some of these places. So let's have a look. Where are we worst? I think Magna Graecia was one which we said in the last episode we want to try and get someone in. So Magna Graecia is there. And we got Virius Flavianus, who can go there. There we go, got a second governor now in there, and that should hopefully help the public order in the coming turns. So that's one thing that we've done so far this episode, and now we are looking at the rest of the empire. I think we're at the end turn phase from the previous part, so we're just going to quickly do a quick recap on the map before we actually hit end turn. This is a single general here. One of you guys did say that having single generals, so if you want to keep public order at, say this army went to this part here and held it there, I wouldn't have to have all these, just one general. So I'd lose, I save money on the upkeep, but I also get the bonus with the general in the public order. So that's something else to consider as well. Now I could of course abandon all my settlements. I could just abandon all of these places. However, I would have terrible public order effects then, so that's something which we do not want. Funnily enough, our public order is plus at the moment in London, and that is probably because of the rebels. Rebels left, so I suppose that's something. Look at the bright side of the campaign. And, with this campaign, will I achieve success? I probably won't. I'm not the best of Total War players, as you can probably tell from this campaign right now. However, saying that, I do want to do at least 20 parts. So at the minimum for me is to do 20 parts of this campaign for Total War Attila. Like I said, it's my first campaign, and that is what I want to do. But anyway, enough rabbiting. Let's continue and hit the end turn button. Oh, we can of course do an edict. This provisional governor. I can actually get another governor. Oh my, right. We want to get one in Liguria in that case. Start off with all the main parts of Italy. So Servius Cato can go to Liguria. We can afford to have him there. Of course, it costs money to have some of these guys, and he's the only one I can, of course, afford. So now we want to get the edict in Magna Graecia. So I think food is what we want. So public order and food would definitely be warranted. So the south, the middle of Italy and then the north of Italy is what we're aiming for. I think Verona, Aquila and Ravenna would be good places to do as well eventually, but Milan is also important. So we got the food and public order here, and I think we're starting to make some progress. Now I need to pull back armies and try and rebuild from here. I don't care about the rest of Gaul. We'll hold on to whatever we can hold on to, but for now I'm happy just to let all these go and let all the barbarian tribes attack. If I do get attacked now by big large stacks of barbarians and I've only have like 3 or 4 units, I'm just going to be auto-resolving them from now on. I don't see the point in trying to fight them, unless of course I do think that I can win. But anyway, let's end turn. Oh, low integrity, okay. We probably need to decimate some of these units in that case. Decimate ordered. And this one, wasn't it? Decimate ordered. I haven't done any decimation yet, so it's probably wise to do 1 or 2 decimations to help out. And the Ostrogoths, and this is what I'm on about with the whole auto-resolving. We have half of our men remaining. We only have 200 men against over 2,000. It's not going to happen, is it? So we're going to auto-resolve this one, because there's no point fighting it. I haven't done that many auto-resolves, to be fair. I think every episode we've had 1 or 2 battles, so I don't mind doing the odd auto-resolve. As you can see, they've barely lost anybody, have they? 18 altogether, so I wouldn't mind if they started taking some of my settlements from me. The fact that they keep sacking them all the time is just damaging me all the time, so it would be nice if they could start taking some of my lands from me. Now this one is slightly better because they are very weak. Their general's weak, as a matter of fact. But they have a second army, of course. They have well over 1,000. And it's just going to be so difficult to kind of hold on. Although saying that, I think it's going to be another auto-resolve, isn't it? So we're going to auto-resolve this one, because I don't believe that we're going to do very well in these kind of siege battles when there's only 3 or 4 units. And that is the challenge with the West Roman Empire. So there we go, they've beaten us in that battle there. So that's 2 more auto-resolves for the stats, for the statistics. And the Jutes are moving around right now. And soon we will be back playing on the campaign map. I do actually have a live stream campaign going on right now as well. Some of the parts will be uploaded on my channel over the coming weeks, and it is actually a legendary Geats campaign, which is going much better than this campaign, believe it or not. A lot more strategies involved, and oh my god, we're going to auto-resolve this one definitely. It's actually the Caledonians and the Jutes that have attacked me here, so let's auto-resolve. And why not do the old aggressive stance? It makes no difference because we're going to get wiped anyway. Decisive defeat. Voila. Oh, I could just, for the sake of it, just like abandon all the northern settlements just to see what it does, because there's probably nobody's playing as badly as me. But to be fair, it is on the hardest difficulty, so you can cut me a bit of slack. Like this one, I mean, there's so many that it's just a big massive stack. The one thing I don't like with this game, and I don't have many criticisms with this game, but one of the things I don't like is how easily these barbarians have full stack armies, and sometimes they have 2 or 3. And they come at you with 2 or 3 stacks, and it's like, well, they have 1 settlement, so they shouldn't be able to sustain 2 or 3 stacks, because the player can barely do 2 full stacks on with 1 settlement. So you know what I mean? So it's just one of the things. I think the balancing could be a little bit better as far as the amount of units the AI can muster in such a short space of time. But that's one of my few criticisms. It's a good game. It's very enjoyable so far. The Swabians has thrashed us there at Turonum. The Gaetulians are running around the place as well. Going to Sabrata. La 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 la. Western Roman Separatists again. Oh, look at that. I can auto-resolve this one, definitely, because it's going to be a victory in this case. Only 2 units. Going to auto-resolve this, of course. It's definitely in our favour, so aggressive stance, kick to the balls, and a stab. And he is down for the count. Decisive victory! Hell yeah. We could kill the captives. We could take on warriors. Ransom and release. I'm just going to kill the captives this time. The game has been saved again after that battle, and we're again attacked here. Now, this time, the auto-resolve's in our favour, so I'm going to trust the auto-resolve in this battle. Going to go with an aggressive stance. Oh, shit. Don't trust auto-resolve, folks. It's a close defeat. We actually lost. Bollocks. They've actually taken Constantina as well. So we've actually lost a settlement. We've had rebellions cropping up all over the place. Settlements have been sacked. Enemy military investment. Oh my god. Killed in battle. Faction destroyed. The Western Roman Separatists. We got rid of them. Civil war's over. Attrition. Famine. Our food's only down to -6 now, which isn't too bad. That helps slightly. And we got a bit of money to spend. Now, I'm half tempted to test this out, just to show you what I mean with the abandoning of the settlements. Rebel army there as well. Oh my, right. Yeah, I mean, we'll do it Saguntium in that case. If I leave Saguntium, if I was to abandon settlement, I'd get 612 income, but public order across my faction would be affected. But public order's bad anyway, so I'm just going to test out at Saguntum, at Corinium. Okay, just these two settlements are going to be our testers, just to show you what I mean about all of this. But anyway, let's concentrate on our public order elsewhere. So it's only -2 now, which isn't the best, but we could hopefully do some building to help that out. Now, we could get a fruit orchard. We get -1 squalor, but we do get some food from agriculture and the public order bonus, which would be welcome at Syracuse. We have a navy which you can dock as well, and that would actually balance our public order, I think. Let's actually put all of these units into this army here. Public order is now balanced, of course. And this army can sail away. Can go to Regium for now, and we're just going to do that just to help the public order. It's on +2, so now we've got some time to sort of spend and try and sort ourselves out. We've got bread and games, well, bread and circuses is called in this game. I'm just looking around to see. The only thing we can build is this fruit orchard. Might be worth it, I don't know yet. Rome's happy enough at the moment though, which is good. Now, where are we with our armies? We have this army in the north here. Yeah, I think maybe this army could be pulled back. We're going to pull it back, I think. We're just going to go through Milan. And this army is actually going to be going to, I think, Segusio? Well, Segusio, Milan and Genoa are all the same places. So if you go to Segusio for me, then we'll have sort of 1 or 2 armies here and 1 or 2 here, and then we'll just kind of protect the spine of Italy. Now, I have my eastern army here. We're going to have a rebellion here anyway, but this is my best army at the moment. It's fully fleshed out, no kind of casualties or anything to worry about. There's a rebel army coming up. We could fight that rebel army off. I'm actually going to go this way, past Aquae Sextii, and we're just going to go to Genoa. So we've got 1 going to Segusio, we've got 1 in Milan, and you're going to go to Genoa. The north will be fairly protected then, and then we have these armies up here, which are kind of based at Duracotorum, which has actually got good public order right now. Part of Belgica. Although saying that, how are we supposed to survive against all of these? Look at that, full stack of berserkers. We have some ships, we have a weakened army there. Fairly weakened here, but they do have 14, and then of course we are very weakened at south. Now we could go to Augusta Trevero, I can't even say it. Augusta Treverorum. But I think I'm going to pull back as well. This is, of course, important that we keep as many of our units together as possible. We're going to go through Octodurum. We're going to go there. So you're going to pull back there, and then our final general here. We're actually at Lollicum, what's it called? Rotomagus. I can't pronounce half the stuff today. we're going to pull you back, and you're going to go towards Milan as well. So we're going to pull all you guys from the north, and I think we are pretty much there with all of my units. Let's just double check everything. 1, 2, 3. Happy with them. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, that's all of my units that I currently have. My faction units, legions. There we go. Right word. Got there in the end. And we do have nearly 3,000 coming in, and we currently have 3,000 to spend, and we're -6. We've got that down so far. Now, where do I want to spend money to? Do I want to keep all this by here? So this is Palma, Corrales, and Ajax. Now we could spend some money here, get a public order going again. Like I said, it's plus in the south, it's plus in Rome, and it's plus in the north. So we've got Italy under control at the moment, and we want to try and do that with these islands here to help our income. We don't want to give away too much, do we? So let's have a little look. We could repair the cost of our vicar. What's it called? A vicus. Could abandon. We're not going to abandon. Although it would generate some good income, but we are going to try and get our food going again. Let's spend some money on a cattle herd, and then we're going to keep the 1,700 and spend that in the next turn when we get some more money. So we're going to end turn once more. Oh, we have some unassigned skills, so we're going to give you... So look, you got zeal already, so we could give you this one, and then public order. Going to give you public order bonus because that's what we want there. And this guy has it as well. Going to give you that one, and then probably public order again. And I can actually do another governor, so this is good. So we've got a chance to get another governor again. Now let's see. We've got Galicia up here. I don't need that, so you can bugger off. But we've got one in the south, one in the north. Venetia is another one we want to try and keep, and also Corrales. So that would be... Venetia was the one, wasn't it? So let's see. We got these two here. Marcus, what's your patron? You get wealth. And what's your special skill? You're a magistrate. You're both like wealth. You can go to Venetia in that case. That helps you out in the north right there. And then we just got, I think, these islands. Insulae, I can't say it. We'll do that next turn. I can, of course, do an edict here, which I'm going to do. And I think we want to have some blood and games. Food. We want to get the food bonus. So we could do the Christianity thing, though. I mean, what's our public order like? What's our religion like? Sorry. So look, Latin Christian is going up anyway. So maybe we're okay. I think we are. Are we Greek and Roman? I don't know. I need to check this out. Summary. Milan is our capital at the moment. Our religion, it just says that we are Latin Christian at the moment, so Latin Christian, yeah, I think that's okay. So we're just going to go for the food bonus at the moment, because that's going to help us out tremendously. And we're going to end turn and see how this goes with the abandoning settlements in the north. Just a little test of mine, just to see how things actually go. So I'm not gearing up for any kind of wars yet. Now, oh shit, look at this. They've attacked my garrison. Again, it's the same battle over and over, so auto-resolve again. Boom. So we got killed as expected. Oh. Decisive defeat. And the Vandals have some killing as well, I think. Don't know what they're doing. I think they glitched out. I don't know. They're just staring at me. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Yeah, the Vandals just gonna... I mean, they can't keep just sacking me all the time, because there won't be much there for them. You would assume. Okay, so they're attacking at Lindum, so again, you know, it's just no point. So another auto-resolve. My auto-resolve stats are going to go all the way up in this episode, I think. Oh, stab to the gut. Decisive defeat. And again, look at this, attacking the Colonia Agrippa, I think. The Huns, we haven't seen the Huns yet. And to be honest with you, I don't want to see them. That's the last thing I need right now, is the Huns coming over and wrecking me up, so I'm trying to hold off for as long as possible. This game is very much about survival, though. I mean, it's so difficult to try and do anything in this campaign at the moment. That's why I think retreating is a good thing. But uh-oh, look at this. They're attacking me at Colchester. Oh shit, we can't win this one because, yeah, we're going to auto-resolve this one as well. We've lost this one as well, so... I could fight these battles again, but you've seen what's happened in all the previous parts where I tried to fight these battles. And of course I'm much more depleted than I was in those parts, so I'm not going to actually do anything good, am I? So, oh, look at that, they've actually raised it to the ground, so the AI has actually raised Colchester to the ground. Interesting decision. They haven't done that to me yet, so I've done it to one of the African factions, but no one's done that to me, which is interesting to see. So we've got another auto-resolve here. They might do it to me again. Let's see what happens. I don't actually mind losing these lands. I'd rather them take them off me and I can concentrate on the rest of my empire, so... Yes, they have! Oh my goodness! This is fun! Oh man. The animation is quite cool, I gotta say. Oh, love of... I can't even say it. Same thing again. Are they gonna do the same to me here? Well, I can't believe it. They've actually raised two of my Britannic settlements to the ground. Oh, and look at that. They've gone from one battle to another. Oh, what's going on? Tironum. Okay, so you're attacking me here. Oh my god, look at that auto-resolve. Just auto-resolve again. I know that I have a very bad kind of win-to-loss ratio in this campaign, but you can see why. There's so many battles where it's like 100 versus 1,000 and my men are depleted, but there's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. I think they've sacked Tironum. They haven't raised it, though. Unless they're planning on raising it right now and it's just been delayed, I don't know. No, they haven't. Okay, so they just buggered off. That's good. Oh, man. The ironic thing is I actually got full health troops in this battle, but... Okay, tell you what, we'll fight this one because we haven't fought one for a while. We've had a lot of auto-resolves. They have lots of levies and desert hurlers and camels. Let's fight. Let's see what we can do in this battle. Oh man, it's so so funny how this campaign's gone so far. Battle of Marco Mes, 396 AD. Gnaeus Drusus. Seize the day, Horace, Roman poet. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. They're attacking on land, so there won't be any ships, so I've got to get my ships kind of docked up straight away. Get them back in the battle. Now, do I hold the centre? Do I actually sally out and attack them? Do I let the towers do the work? I mean, I've tried lots of different things in these siege battles. I've tried sitting on the actual towers and defending them from those points. That hasn't worked. Just going to have to try our best and hope for a bit of luck, I think. We do actually have towers in this battle. It's foggy. It's night time. They do have lots of troops up here. Some spears and cav. This flank as well, and I think that's it. So just the two flanks. Oh, 3 is this one as well. So first of all, where am I going to put this gate? So possibly through there to stop their advance from this flank. Cavalry would be good against... The cavalry is going to be shit in this battle. They crap against most of the units. As a matter of fact, most of my troops are. Trying to work out what's the best to do. We'll just put 2 troops there. My cav can probably be used on this flank, and then this unit can probably be used on this flank as well. That's where most of the troops are. We're going to try and place them on this capture, well, this tower, and then the ships. I have one that's over here and one that's there, so let's just grab them and we can try and dock them somewhere along the shoreline. Oh, it's going to have to go around, unfortunately. Okay, so here we go. Let's try and do something in this battle, at least. we're just going to hold for as long as we can while that tower does damage to them. Now my cav is over on this flank. I mean, what do we do? I mean, we can't really charge much. We've got the general, of course. I'd like to kill a general if possible, but it's just going to be so hard to do. They have lots and lots of bows. Lots of spears. I can't really charge, so it's going to be awkward. Go back to this side of the battlefield. Okay, so what do we do now? So, this is the part where we've got to make decisions. I'm actually going to pull my general back to the capture there, while this unit can probably squeeze into this little crossing by here. They are fairly good against those troops. This unit can flank around and hit them. Oops. Like so. That tower is doing some damage, of course. Just going to walk into position. Unfortunately, they're going to lose against them. Not very good troop against them. My cav is going to be shot at before long. Now, look, oh my god, they had more units than I thought. And we're actually poor against most of them. We can't charge spears, of course. Can't really charge a general. Matter of fact, the cavalry is better used on this flank, probably.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
I've actually lost those slinger units from the ships. And I could like sit in this defensive testudo on this capture point while the tower does some damage, but it's not really going to work, is it? I've actually lost my cav as well. Even though I was pulling back with the cav, they've actually gone now. Probably because they were shooting at me with their slingers. And this unit's going to rout as well. They're gone. And this is the defensive testudo right now. Doesn't look like much of a testudo, does it? They are shaken though, so we are doing some damage. And we are holding them in this little alleyway by here as well. Just zoom in, see the action. 98, 53 and 97. We're doing okay on this flank. Some of the cavalry's come back. Oh, they've gone. Okay, that cavalry unit's gone. My general's doing okay so far. I have some infantry over here, which is attacking their cav. Probably not doing well against them. No, they only killed 7, so unfortunately. They're going to take my capture point as well and win the battle. In the process, not much I can do in this position. I mean, there's no way you can win this battle like with what I have right now, so yeah. 97. Let's just zoom in and catch the glory. Whoops. Big pole in our way. Just take in the sounds of the battle. And they're gone. My general's gone. They're all going to go eventually. Surprised this unit's hung on for as long as it has. Surprised this unit has hung on for as long as it has. Got them down to 46, but they're gone. There we go, end of battle. Decisive defeat as expected. Over 2,000 men, you know, against a fully strength 2,000 men against us. In a siege battle against a garrison army, whereas they got a proper general, which can give them the morale effects and stuff. It's just going to be one-way traffic all the way. But there we have it. Defeat. I wonder if they're going to sack this place and raise it. I'm really, you know, want to see what these factions do against some of my lands. Okay, they just sacked it. They haven't raised it. And oh my goodness, the Morians. They know I was at war with these guys. Oh my god. They have ballista as well, so this is another auto-resolve. We're going to auto-resolve this one. Aggressive. And we're out. Decisive defeat. Game has been saved. And now we're going to wait and see what happens. So, oh shite. Okay, so they've attacked me. What's the reinforcing army like? Oh my god, they got a full... they got a full strength... Oh, yeah, I was looking at this first army thinking, oh, I could probably take them out. And then I looked at what they had. Yeah, it's another auto-resolve. I mean... There's no way. I mean, this is on the borders as well, so we're going to have a couple of good battles on the borders. But for now, it's going to be an auto-resolve, I'm afraid. Because I just can't beat that. Another decisive defeat. As expected. The aim is to get a nice army at Attila to hold that border. Oh my god, they're attacking me up here now. The same guys, I think it is, yes. Oh man. Well, do we fight this one or not? I mean... It's going to be awkward, isn't it? Let's fight this one. See how many we can take out. They have over 1,000. We have about 300. Look at that cav though. Holy shit. 4 missile troops. If I could kill their general early, that would be awesome. But again, it's going to be awkward with just 4 units. Secundus Calvinus, my garrison army, versus the Arrows of Death, our Shaka, who's a 2-star general. So, yeah. It'll be good. Nice little battle, but can I win it? I mean, it depends how many towers we have and how effective they are against the AI. So, let's have a look at this settlement. We'll see entrance at the back, 2 at the other side, tower on the corner there. Coming at me from 2 flanks. We've got a nice street to work with here, though. Right, that makes things slightly better. I'm actually going to be putting my... And their generals this side as well. Okay, this makes things a lot better. Let's get my cav out here as well. This is a much better settlement for me to defend, in my opinion. I'm going to put 2... We're going to pop you in a defensive testudo there. My infantry... I mean, we're not going to be able to do anything against these up here. Saying that, though, I could put my deployables here, but they're going to go to the capture point anyway. But I mean, I'm looking around, is there anywhere decent to put this? Maybe there to stop them going in that way if they try to outflank me down there, but we're just going to have to do that for now. I'm going to keep this army based here, I think. This unit here, to stop them advancing through easily. You've got 2 towers to get by first of all, and then actually we're going to put that there, so we're stopping them from there and there, this army, and they've got to go through the towers. They could go around, but they'll be under fire from more towers, and then I'm going to concentrate with these 3 units against these guys up here. So this sounds like a slightly better strategy than last time. Let's get the cav moving to begin with, and let's hope for the best and pray to our Roman gods. So they're going to advance with the steppe tribes people to begin with. There's only 77 of them now. I would like to take the general out if possible. Now my cav's only good against their bows. I'm going to go right up the flank with this cav unit and try to expose those bow units. And there we go, we can see that the fire being used. Hopefully we can take a few of them out. Look at that woman over there. Go on, attack them for me. Why won't you attack them? Townsfolk, attack them. Oh shite, the cavalry is being chased. I'm going to have to charge them, I think. I'm going to have to charge them. Didn't want to. 55. Oh my god. That was a bad decision right there. Although saying that, my cavalry is... More hidden troops, where the hell? My cavalry's gone anyway. It's an ambush apparently. Where the fuck is this ambush? Yeah, I think holding that and putting the barricades there is not a bad idea in theory. Can this unit hold? Probably not. Unfortunately, they got lots of cav and lots of bows, and my cavalry is supposed to be used to take them out. So maybe another defensive testudo would be wise, because we're going to get picked off otherwise by those bow units. And we could charge out, but I think defensive testudo on the tower is wiser, because we are doing damage to them anyway with these towers. 2 towers in a defensive formation is what's best for me at the moment. Charge! Shit. We're going to lose up here, unfortunately. How are we doing on this flank? So, we are holding strong up here. It looks like they've actually destroyed that tower, unfortunately. We still have this one, though. And we are doing well against the cavalry, which is very good. And they have broken them, which is even better. Now, horses are dying here against my spear units here, my heavy spear infantry. Down to 65. But of course, the numbers game plays dividends, and we have cavalry that's going to charge me in the rear now. Against my sword unit, which is bad. The general's down to 24. If I could get him, that would be great, but it's not going to happen, is it? And my general's holding on for dear life right now against the spears. If I could just recruit a few more units and have them, then that would be great. Now their general's pulled out. Down to 24. Done well against the spear unit here. Look at that, that's awesome. That tower's still doing damage. We're doing very well with this tower. Now, I wish I could just kill the damn general. Where's he gone anyway? Look at that, he's hiding at the back. Oh, this is bad. We're still holding. They do hold for a while in these testudo formations, although saying that, we are wavering now. Down to 27 men. All we have left is this guy. I don't want to turn around because I'll be revealing my back to the bows. And the bows, well, this one's certainly nearly out of ammunition as well. And while we still have this tower, it's still doing damage. So let's see if we can troll them with one unit. They do have some men wavering. One man was wavering. My general's actually well suited against all of their units, so it's a shame that I can't have multiple generals in his army, but unfortunately that's the design of Total War these days. Down to 72 men. It's just about holding the tower basically at the moment. I'm surrounded on all flanks. Probably wise to turn around. Don't want to expose my flank, but I'm going to have to. For the sake of getting back into testudo formation. I'll get it back there. Now. Shit. Oh, get in there quickly, man. Skewer the cav. Skewer the cav. That would be nice to skewer them. Come on. Down to 3. That's good enough for me. 2 cavalry units are wavering right now. Our backs are exposed. But the general's doing well and holding on. I'm doing well with 1 unit right now. More cavalry on the charge. They're shaken. They've crashed in. I'm down to 50 men now. This is bad. Oh, shite. I'm wavering. They're wavering as well. We've lost too many and we're gone. That was a brave stand then though. A brave stand with the general and the 1 unit, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. So